guys, I'm at Dollar Tree. I'm doing a Dollar Tree stock up, and then I'm going to start the $50 weekly grocery challenge again after that. Okay, I got a lot of stuff in here. It was over $100, and the prices are very questionable. I ran some stuff underneath the price scanner that I thought was quite clear how much it was, and it was a different price again. So be careful, but I did get some really good stuff, some good deals. And I picked up a Clearly Canadian. This is my favorite soda type beverage. And a 100% Jack Link's beef stick for my snack. And now I'm headed over to the grocery store to spend just $50. Now, we did a Sam's Club stock up 3 weeks ago, and this challenge has been started this time by my daughter-in-law, and she is doing once a month Sam's Club stock up and then 50 a week at the grocery store. We don't need anything at Sam's because it's been 3 weeks, but we haven't even come close to using everything, and we won't in the next week. So I decided to do a Dollar Tree stock up instead. Okay, and I will show you what I got at the grocery store too. It's much later in the day. Actually, it's evening now that I'm able to finally film this for you guys. And so I'm going to have to show you the freezer stuff from Dollar Tree from the freezer. The Good Humor strawberry shortcake ice cream bars. And then they had a Reese's version. Those were $5 a box, and there's 6 to a box. We had them at coffee break today. I had the strawberry one. Corey had the Reese's one. It was delicious. Then the package of steak cut fries. Okay, 14 ounces. This is still $1.25. And then the White Castle cheeseburger bites. Okay, I believe those are $4. I'll check the receipt here in a minute. All right, and also because of the $50 challenge, I wanted you to see how incredibly full my freezer is. Okay, this is just one freezer, and this is a big refrigerator freezer, like the largest size I've ever seen. And then I also have a deep freezer full, so we are not lacking in anything, which is why it's a good time to do the challenge. Get some extra money in savings. And I also picked up 2 of these chicken egg rolls to have with the Chinese style supper that I'm going to make. And I'll check the price on those 2 in a minute. Here's the rest of my stack. It's enormous. We also had 2 pepperoni Tony's pizzas tonight for supper. And I wasn't able to film those because we just needed to eat. But you know what Tony's pizzas look like. Okay, the Tony's pizzas were $4 a piece. I honestly don't know if that's better than my grocery store. I just saw them in there and grabbed them while I was thinking of it. Okay. The cheeseburger bites were $4. And I'm curious on how much the egg rolls were because I'm not 100% sure on that. I did kind of scan the items on the scanner in there that I was like not wanting to buy if they were more than $1.25. But the ones that I was more than willing to pay more for, like repeat buys and stuff, I didn't worry about scanning them. Okay, $1.25 still on those egg rolls. Okay, that's good. I wanted them either way because my grocery store doesn't sell them, like egg rolls like that. But I was hoping they were still $1.25. Okay, you saw me have that Clearly Canadian in that beef stick. Clearly Canadian was $1.25, and the beef stick was also $1.25. Okay, so Marissa has the classroom at the Christian school. She's teaching 5th grade, and she's asked for people to like adopt her classroom through prayer and other things. And so I have decided to unofficially adopt her classroom. Of course, I'm always praying for them. But Marissa's real big on art, and she originally was the art teacher. Now she's kind of teaching everything. She's got 5 students in her class, and I saw these little art sets. These were $1.50, and I picked up 6 of them. So each of her students can do one, and she can do one. And I got all the same print because, we don't want them arguing over who gets what. But look at the little fox and the squirrel. And I like this because it wasn't like super Thanksgiving-y, so she could do this anytime with them and even decorate the classroom with it. So those will be going off to her. All right, then arthritis cream. We go through a lot of this now that Corey's back driving the log truck. And this was $1.25 still. I haven't used this brand, but I've used some other brands that they used to have and liked them, so I'm sure this will be about the same. I don't like scented candles, but I do love these gel air fresheners. It's just enough for each room to keep it smelling fresh without bothering my allergies. These Nordic ones are my favorite, but they only had 2 of them. So then I ended up with a Wizard Ocean Blossom for the bathroom. And then a Shore Scents Lavender for the bedroom. And these were ringing up at $1.50. And it didn't matter the brand. They were all ringing up $1.50. We're going to be having a little family get-together next weekend. We're each going to bring a steak, or each family's going to bring a steak. We don't each need a steak. And cook steak and baked potatoes and salad. And so I picked up the Heinz 57 sauce and the A1 sauce to have with our steaks. And these were still $1.25. I have been breaking a lot of coffee mugs lately. They're just getting age on them. And so I've been out on the lookout for some, and I loved this. I love sunflowers. And then Choose to Shine, to me, that's like let your light shine for Jesus type thing. I just loved it. And the coffee mug was $1.50 on the mug. Okay, I had seen some other YouTubers do a review on this mold and mildew cleaner stain remover. So it says it can be used on many different types of surfaces. I think it's a great thing to have on hand. You never know when you're going to get some mold or mildew someplace, especially in the bathroom. So I'm excited to give that a try. Cleaners are $1.50. Love this Pine Glow. Make sure you get the one that's 25% more. Been using this for years at $1.50. You can't beat it. I cannot remember what the actual name brand is right now, but it's ridiculous. These cleaners going up 25 cents, I'm more than willing to pay the extra for them. I think these gel fresheners are still $1 if you get to a Dollar General, but that's an entirely different town for me, and I wasn't going that way, so I was willing to pay more because I was there. 2 of the Spa Soap Creamy Milk and Honey. They also had like a chamomile something one and an antibacterial one. I have been using these for years. It's a 32 ounce. We love this hand soap. And this was something, again, I didn't even price check this. This is worth it to me. They could raise it quite a bit and I wouldn't complain. And it was still $1.25, if you can believe it. I thought this might be one of them that got raised to like $1.75, but it's still $1.25. I don't know how long it'll be that price, but I grabbed 2 of them. Okay, you know, these are my favorites. I grabbed 4 of them. All right, and let's see how much these are ringing up currently. Again, this is a repeat buy. Like this better than any brand that I can buy anywhere. And I would pay, you know, more if needed for these. So I did not price check these. These are still $1.25, if you can believe it. These are fantastic. If you have not tried these, they have the overnight ones and they have some other ones too. I think I saw teen girl ones, overnight ones, and these ones today. Honestly, I like about anything that I have tried in the Be Pure brand. Okay, I always need a monthly planner calendar for the year. This one is extra nice because it's 2 years. It's from 2026 to 2027. And not just like to 2027 because it's going to include January. It includes all of 2027. All right. And you've got this set up with your notes section. I put, you know, appointments here and notes of jobs that need to be done that cannot wait throughout the month, extra jobs over on this side. And then it has personal information, emergency contacts, the whole 2-year calendar in the front, dates to remember, special days. I don't use any of these sections, but they're there. And then in the back, you get more sections for notes, contacts, conversion tables, abbreviations, holiday dates. Again, I don't use those. This password login is super nice if you don't have a password book that you already use. Okay, this was $2. They were $1.25 last year, but they only included the 1 year. Now, they did have some that only included 1 year. But if I'm going to pay $2, I want the one that includes 2 years. And I also like that it says Walk by Faith on it. The cover is like, it's a cardboard, but it's like a textured waterproofy on the top of the cardboard, if that makes sense. Like, very pleased with this. Now, these are the only kinds of calendars I get for the wall. I get these every single year. My grandmother used to look forward to getting these one of these every year for Christmas from me. So this year I just needed them for Mom and I. But beware, because they are marked $1.50, but they ring up at $2. Well worth the $2, and I'll tell you why. See that metal hook? When you hang that on the wall, it does not pull through. It holds solid with the metal hook. And these pages do not curl. They stay flat. And it is a durable, usable calendar with even space for notes at the bottom. I have been using these calendars for however long we have had a Dollar Tree store in our area, and I can't say enough good about them. Some things are repeat buys, and I would pay whatever they want for it, and there is an example. These plastic containers, these are the Shore Fresh brand. I have had these before and worn them out. They are wonderful containers. Now, I don't have a dishwasher, so I don't know how they go through the dishwasher, but as far as hand washing, they're great. Holidays are coming. I'm going to be cooking a lot of food to bring different places, and I wanted these nice large containers for transporting food. These plastic containers, and you can see I bought 2 of them. They are $1.50. Well worth $1.50. Okay, we put some of the stuff in here when we were bagging up just to save on bags. Lunch bags. I use these all the time, sending treats to the loggers at my husband's work. And these were $1.50. I don't know if this is a Best Buy around, but I was in there and that's where I normally get them. I'm going to need to check into that. I love having the rice like this that can just go into the microwave. I've always bought the brown one. These are still $1.25. This is delicious. I get 2 servings out of it. Like if I do chicken stir fry for just me, like while Corey's working. Never saw this one before. They had the roasted chicken flavor. I thought that looked really, really good. I got 2 of those. I have had this one before, the Spanish style rice. I used it and did it like a taco salad one time. Delicious. And then I had never seen this one. I'm excited to try it. The cilantro and lime rice. I love anything lime. Leave me a comment and tell me what you would cook with this rice if it was you. Then also $1.25, this chicken noodle soup mix. I don't know, that just looked really neat to try. It'll be an easy lunch someday. Okay, and in this next container, these Be Pure 4-in-1 stackable lipsticks. I bought the 2 other color combos when they had those, but this was a new color combo. I really like these. It's been a lot of fun for me. I don't wear a lot of lipstick, but I usually put some on shopping day or testimony Thursday or something like that, but why not? This was $1.25. Some pretty colors there. Okay, and then I needed some more chapstick. And I like this Salt Range brand. I've used this in the past, but this Moisturizing Rose is a scent that I have not seen before. And this was $1.25 also for 2. That's a really good deal. A little first aid kit, travel size, to put in the log truck. Corey actually got pretty caught one day and we didn't have one of these. So it's got 21 items. It's got 8 sheer bandages, 4 sheer bandages of another size, 2 sheer bandages of another size. Those are the Band-Aids. The knuckle bandages, they're like the butterfly ones. 2 of those, 2 gauze pads, and 2 alcohol prep pads. And this was $1.25. That's going to be great for in the truck. Okay, repeat buy here. The chocolate animal crackers. These are still $1.25. Love these. Another repeat buy. These Arm & Hammer face and body wipes. We just throw a pack of these in the log truck to have for washing up our hands and stuff before we eat lunch. And these are $1.25 for a 30 pack. This is going to be a stocking stuffer. I don't know if you can see that. It's shopping list tablet by Crown Jewels. It's $1.25. It says on the package. Let's check that on the receipt and see if it's ringing up that. Yep, $1.25. The Yardley washcloths, we're getting into power outage time. These are the same size as an actual washcloth. They're super durable. There's enough wetness and cloth to wash your whole body in a power outage with one of these. These are $1.25. Been using these for a long time. Love them. This is a stocking stuffer, LA Colors Rapid Dry Top Coat. It's just the clear. And this was $1.25. Then the Velveeta cheese sauce packs. Repeat buy. I used all of mine this week on making tater tot casserole. I hadn't bought these in a long time. $1.25. I believe Dollar General still has these, but again, I wasn't going near a Dollar General, and I needed some. If you're somebody that has both in your town, then it's nice because you can shop between the two. But for me, I have to kind of shop in whatever town I'm in. Okay, Nessa at Nessa's Nook, she got me going on the oyster crackers for chowders and stuff, and I had never bought those before, but now that she's bought them for me, I'm almost out, and I don't want to ever be without them again. I make a lot of clam chowder and corn chowder and broccoli and cheese soup and that kind of stuff. And these were $1.25. And that is a 12-ounce pack. Egg noodles. My husband's been loving egg noodles lately. $1.25, 12 ounces. Green pitted olives. I've been eating a lot of these on salad. $1.25. This is an 8.11 ounce. Jarred mushrooms. I love having these on hand. I like them better than the canned ones. This is 7.3 ounces for $1.25. I grabbed 2 of them. So as you can see, a lot of these items are still ringing up at $1.25. Now, I don't know if they plan on increasing these items or if these ones will stay. We'll have to just pay attention. Repeat buy, just like the Girl Scouts Thin Mints. Actually, I like them better. $1.25. There are 8 servings, 4 cookies per container. I never eat more than 1 or 2 cookies, so these will last me a while. Tostados, 25% more. I love these things. $1.25. The Dollar Tree stuffing mix. I have been using this as long as Dollar Tree has been in my area. $1.25 a box. I grabbed 2 of those. This is shocking to me, but the Modern Pantry whole milk, which I water this down half with water. It's like my emergency milk if I run out. This is still $1.25 for 1 quart. And then the almond unsweetened. I love this in black tea. This also is still $1.25. Okay, guys, that is my entire haul. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave me some comments. Bye!